What's up guys, Morp again back with another video, and for today's video, I will be suggesting 10 manhwas that are similar to solo leveling. So before we start, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe as well to support the channel, so let's go! Number 10 is we have Solo Bug Player. Taepyeong Shin knows everything there is to know about his all-time favorite MMO game, Paradiso. However, little did he expect that he would end up dying and putting that knowledge into making his new life in Paradiso the best life. Resurrected as an obese city lord, Jared sets himself the goal of losing all his weight and becoming a powerful force to be reckoned with. At number 9 is we have Second Life Ranker. Yeon-woo had a twin brother who disappeared 5 years ago. One day, a pocket watch left by his brother returned to his possession. Inside, he found a hidden diary in which was recorded, "By the time you hear this, I guess I will already be dead." Obelisk, the Tower of the Sun God, a world where several universes and dimensions intersect. In this world, his brother had fallen victim to betrayal while climbing up the tower. After learning the truth, Yeon-woo decided to climb the tower along with his brother's diary. Yeon-woo then proceeds to go through the same trials and fights as his younger brother did as an anonymous player. His goal, defeating the Obelisk Tower and get revenge for his brother. At number 8 is I Am the Sorcerer King. 10 years ago, the monster horde from the rift formed from space and time started attacking the mankind. At the same time, people have started to awaken the power and began hunting the monsters for fame and money. Lee Sung-hun, in need of money because of his mother's sickness, takes a dangerous job to help hunt those monsters 4 times a month by acting as a bait for the hunters. But one day, he is heavily injured by a monster and remembers his past life as a Sorcerer King. Huh? Did I just die? Wait, I was a Sorcerer King, Kratros, in my previous life. With his past memories, Sung-hun's overpowered magic show begins. At number 7 is we have Gonghyunja. In the far future, a meteor falls towards Earth, but suddenly disappears the moment it is about to land. At the same time, world is now covered with monsters and people who starts getting superpowers. The world is starting to change and evolve. When Taemin Park realizes something beyond, he does everything he can to find the truth of freedom. Next at number 6 is Triple F class trash hero. Protagonist Kang Han-soo killed the Demon King after 10 years of being summoned in the fantasy world. Now it's time to be sent back to Earth. What's this? The fantasy world god appears along with his report card because he removed all the obstacles that prevented him killing the Demon King. His personality came out as an F. The regression that follows this is that he has to return to the start and begin again. Can Han-soo end his endless returns? Next at number 5 is Cultivation Chat Group. One day, Song Shuhang was suddenly added to a chat group with many seniors that suffered from Chuni disease. The people inside the group would call each other fellow Taoists and had all different kinds of titles. Palace Master, Cave Lord, True Monarch, Immortal Master, etc. And even the pet of the founder of the group that had run away from home was called Monster Dog. They would talk all day about pill refining, exploring ancient ruins, or share their experience and techniques. However, after lurking inside the group for a while, he discovered that not all was what it seemed. At number 4 is we have the Blade of Evolution walking alone in the dungeon. A man awakened his healing ability, but this ability is trash. During a mission in an underground dungeon with his team, all the members of his team except him were killed. This was due to the angry last priest who was released because of them. In this dungeon, he got a sword and upgraded his powers with that sword. What would that man do alone against all that? At number 3 is we have Tomb Raider King. God's tombs started to appear around the world. Due to the relics within these tombs, many were able to wield these legendary powers for themselves, while others became enslaved to these users. However, a Tomb Raider appears with the purpose of robbing these relics. The Tomb Raider King, what you own belongs to me, what I own belongs to me. This is the story of a revived Tomb Raider who will do whatever he can to claim all the tombs and relics for himself. At number 2 is we have KTH or Kill the Hero. One day, the world transformed into a game. Dungeons and monsters emerged in the middle of cities, and players who had received the god's authority appeared. Sejun Lee, the guildmaster of the Messiah Guild that would bring salvation to the world. Let us save the world together. Let's put an end to this nightmare. The whole world celebrated the hero's appearance, and I became his comrade. But he wasn't a hero nor a messiah like the world was hailing him. He was a deceitful hero with a secret ambition to rule the world. You did well. If it weren't for you, I couldn't have come up till here. I lost my life at his blade in the last dungeon, or so I thought. The announcement I heard next to my ear the moment I died. Starting the game, I returned to the past back when I still hadn't awaked as a player, and this time it's my turn to hunt him. At number 1 is we have the legend of the Northern Blade. When the world was plunged into darkness, martial artists gathered to form the Northern Heavenly Sect. With the help of the Northern Heavenly Sect, people began to enjoy peace again. However, as time passed, the martial artists began to conspire against the Northern Heavenly Sect and eventually caused the death of the sect leader, Jin Quan Ho, destroying the sect with it. As everyone left the sect, Jin Quan Ho's only son, Jin Mu Won, was left behind. Mu Won has never learned martial arts, but he finds the technique secretly left behind by his father and begins to acquire the martial arts of the Northern Heavenly Sect.